In the modern workplace, organizations constantly need to amend their strategies. To amend is to introduce small but important corrections, often to improve accuracy or adapt to new circumstances. A company might amend its recruitment policy to attract more talent or amend a project timeline to meet urgent needs. Without such amendments, progress becomes fragile. However, amendments alone are rarely sufficient. In many cases, managers must also divert resources while remembering those earlier amendments. To divert is to redirect attention, money, or energy toward a different path. For example, after amending a budget, leaders may divert funds from traditional advertising to digital platforms. In this way, amendment and diversion operate together. One changes the plan, the other moves the resources. Still, results lose their value if information is distorted. Distortion occurs when reality is misrepresented, sometimes by mistake, sometimes intentionally. Distorted reports make amendments less trustworthy and diversions less effective. In business, distortion can damage not only numbers but also relationships. Therefore, companies must amend data collection, divert attention to transparency, and ensure distortion does not weaken trust. One strategy to fight distortion is to enlarge important details. To enlarge is to make something bigger or more visible. Enlarging graphs, case studies, or even training sessions clarifies the purpose of amendments and diversions, while also correcting possible distortions. Enlargement builds confidence and ensures that both employees and stakeholders understand the bigger picture. At the same time, leaders must prevent motivation from diminishing. To diminish is to become smaller in power, value, or importance. A diminished spirit inside a team can distort communication, weaken the effect of earlier amendments, and make diversions unsuccessful. That is why leaders enlarge recognition programs, amend internal policies, and divert attention to employee well-being. Preventing diminishment is as vital as preventing distortion. Daily realities also influence professional outcomes. Consider the role of a vehicle. A vehicle, whether a car, bus, or other form of transport, determines how employees arrive at work. If public transport is diverted or if a vehicle fails, productivity diminishes and schedules must be amended. Distorted expectations, such as blaming workers for delays beyond their control, can be avoided when companies enlarge flexibility in working hours. Vehicles, though ordinary, play a strategic role. Healthcare provides another perspective. When an employee requires a surgeon, managers must act with responsibility. A surgeon, simply put, is a doctor who performs operations. In such situations, leaders may amend deadlines, divert workloads, enlarge support systems, and prevent distorted assumptions about performance. If health needs are ignored, trust diminishes. But if organizations support employees, long-term loyalty grows. Of course, all these steps are taken in order to achieve broader goals, in order to signal purpose clearly. Leaders amend strategies in order to protect fairness, divert resources in order to meet demands, enlarge communication in order to reduce distortion, and support employees in order to stop motivation from diminishing. Even transport systems and health policies are shaped in order to create balance. Sometimes adjustments are made in order that employees can succeed. In order that simply means so that. For instance, reports are amended in order that decisions reflect reality, budgets are diverted in order that projects run smoothly. Graphs are enlarged in order that no detail is distorted, and recognition is given in order that energy does not diminish. The chain of words builds both meaning and memory. Finally, persuasive communication depends on connectors such as moreover. Moreover is used to add extra strength, like saying, in addition. A strong leader might say, we amended our systems, diverted funds, corrected distortions, enlarged transparency, prevented diminishing motivation, supported vehicles in healthcare, and set goals in order to protect staff. Moreover, these combined steps created resilience and long-term growth. The word moreover does not just connect ideas, it elevates them.